Foxtrot already has a rant on this, so you can go watch his and get a different opinion, and watch mine and get a whole different opinion. We have different opinions. Anyways, blue buff. Pretty much general rule is it goes to whoever needs it the most. If your mid laner is struggling to maintain his mana because he's fighting someone who pushes the hell out of him, then he probably needs blue buff. Are they playing a Nivea or a Swain? Probably needs blue buff. Are they playing Katarina? Probably doesn't. And if they try to take it, you should spite steal it. Blue goes to who needs it. If they're feeding, then of course you don't want to give it to them. And if you're snowballing, of course you want to keep it for yourself. Etc, etc. That's kind of like the vanilla rules. However, in my personal opinion, if the mid laner takes too fucking long to come get the blue, it's mine. If I'm already, like, you know, if I ping it and then they are sitting in mid trying to get those last bits of CS, you know what? If it has a giant wave and I didn't notice that, then yeah, I can understand. If it's 3 CS, fucking come get blue, or it's not gonna be given to you. Fuck you. Or better yet, if I go for blue and they don't make any signal that they want or need it, I'll just take it. It's like, and then if they get mad, fuck them. You should have pinged. I was here. I didn't know blue was up. How the fuck can you not be aware of the minimap, asshole? So yeah, it's convenience. If your mid laner is oblivious to what's happening, then fuck him. I don't give a crap. I'm not gonna waste my time. That's something I'm pretty sure Foxtrot would not agree with, because, you know, niceties and everything. I'm kind of more of a jerk when it comes to, you know, time. The other one is we differ a lot is do you risk having your mid laner rage like a bitch? So my general rule is, are they raging? Who gives a fuck? You know, they can rage all they want. You can put them in ignore. They can blah 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 blah. Oh my god, GG, my jungle doesn't give me blue buff, blah blah blah, or whatever. You know what? If he was feeding, I don't give a fuck if he does that. If I take blue buff because he didn't come here, come get it, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like, he can rage all he wants. It's not gonna change a goddamn thing. I love it when you take blue buff and then they blame you. Oh, I lost because I didn't have blue buff. No, you probably lost for other reasons, asshole. But yeah, they can rage all they want. If they go AFK, that's a whole nother thing. But if they go AFK, they probably would have gone AFK for even stupider reasons. Like, because they continue feeding and then they feel like, oh my god, I just can't handle mid. Fuck this game. I'm OP champion, whatever. Yeah, they don't deserve a loss, and they'd probably find some other bullshit excuse to go AFK at some point or another. So I don't feel bad about that. I will share blue buff if my mid laner died several times, and the reasons they died were, like, you know, plausible or something like that, like they were reasonable. Like, I go in mid lane and then we had a 2v2 and he died as a result, or something like that. If his deaths were exchanges, or they were trades, or I don't know, for some reason support from bottom lane came mid and they made a three-man gank, I can understand those deaths. But if he's feeding on his own and he's just underfarmed, they don't deserve blue buff. So I'll hog it to myself. So let's have a little rundown. Number one, most obvious reason. You're snowballing. That's like, they can't argue. Your mid laner should not be able to argue with you. You're Udyr with 3 kills and you take blue buff. I'm pretty sure you're going to make a really good use of it. Second, your mid laner's feeding. You probably don't want to give him blue buff because you might just end up donating blue buff to your opponent. Third, they take their sweet fucking time to actually help you get them blue buff. It's like, yeah, it's a kind of a point where if you take more than 3 hits from the monster after, you know, you're just sitting there waiting for your mid laner to take it, I'm pretty sure that's a little bit excessive, yeah? 4, if they're already being dicks and they're not actually, you know, spectacular, might not want to give them blue buff. I mean, if your mid laner is a douche nozzle and he has like 5 kills, you'll probably tolerate him being an asswipe because you just want to win. Like, here you have blue, suck a dick, and then win us the game. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's fine. Like, you just kind of, you know, sell your soul for a game to win it. Blue buff goes to whoever deserves it more, and fuck other people if they get mad. You are the jungler, you have smite, you have the ultimate determination of who gets which buffs. I mean, later on, stop being a dick about it and just hand out blue, but early on in the game, you are Jesus. You could smite whatever you want. Another little tiny topic I'll bring up real quick is about kill stealing. When you go off to gank and you get the kill yourself as a jungler instead of giving it to a laner, my general rule is, who gives a fuck who gets the kill as long as the person is dead? I mean, if it's very obvious, like, you know, the enemy Malphite, no mana near our tower, and you have like a high damage teammate like Riven who has good enough health and can pick up the kill themselves, go ahead and hand over the kill. However, if it's a chance that they're gonna run away, if it's very, very down the wire, Just try to kill them. Blow everything you have if you have to. Stab the person to death. Even if the jungle gets the kill, it's worth it. It's better than none of you getting the kill and the bastard running away. Pretty much no-brainer, yet people still have a problem with that.